Second, winning isn't some happy accident. It isn't a roll of the dice, and it certainly isn't destiny. Winning is a choice. It is a deliberate, conscious decision that you make every single day. Vince Lombardi said it best, winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. Think about that. Excellence isn't an act, it's a reflex. But so is mediocrity. Every time you cut a corner, you're practicing losing. Every time you push through, you're practicing winning. So, which habit are you feeding today? We aren't just talking theory today. We are architecting success. We have a 4-part framework. First, the blueprint, your vision. Second, the cornerstone, unshakable self-belief. Third, the framework, perseverance that withstands any storm. And finally, the finishing touches, the daily mindset of a winner. Let's build this. Think about the 3 stone breakers in Rome. You ask the first, "What are you doing?" He grumbles, "Breaking stones." You ask the second, he says, "Earning a living." But the third? He stands tall, beaming with pride, and says, "I am helping to build the world's tallest cathedral." That is the difference. Are you just breaking stones, or are you building something magnificent? Here is a fun paradox: the most important thing for climbing a mountain is the mountain itself. You can have the best gear and the best team, but without the peak, you are just wandering around. The goal creates the discipline. If you feel lost, stop looking at your feet and find your mountain. Let's look at the numbers. 1963, Harvard. Only 3% of graduates had clear, written goals. 3%. 25 years later, that 3% was worth more than the other 97% combined. The secret isn't just dreaming, it's the ink on the page. If it isn't written down, it isn't a goal, it's just a wish. For centuries, scientists said the 4-minute mile was biologically impossible. They said the heart would explode. Then, Roger Bannister ran it in 3 minutes 59 seconds. But here is the crazy part: just 56 days later, his rival broke the record again. The barrier was never in their legs. It was in their minds. What impossible barrier are you accepting right now? Meet Carolee Takux. World-class shooter. An explosion takes his right hand, his shooting hand. Most people would quit. But Takux didn't look at what he lost, he looked at what he had left: a healthy left hand. He taught himself to shoot again, and 10 years later? Olympic gold. Resilience isn't about what's missing. It's about capitalizing on what remains. There is an old story of a farmer who sold his land to travel the world searching for diamonds. He died broke. But the man who bought his farm found a rough stone in the creek. It was a diamond. He was sitting on one of the richest mines in history. Stop looking for success out there. You are standing on your own acres of diamonds right now. Success works exactly like Chinese bamboo. You water it for 5 years and see nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's building a massive root system underground. Then, in just 90 days, it rockets up 80 feet. People will call you an overnight success. They won't see the 5 years of watering dirt. Keep watering. Your breakthrough is coming. 1989, a 16-year-old Sachin Tendulkar is facing the fastest bowlers in the world. Bam! A ball smashes his nose. Blood everywhere. But when the doctor asks if he's done, he wipes the blood away and says 2 words, "Main Kilaga. I will play." That is the spirit of a champion. When life hits you hard, do you stay down, or do you stand up and say, "I will play"? In a famous experiment, teachers were told random students were gifted. Guess what happened? Those students performed the best. Why? Because the teachers believed in them. The power of expectation is real. Expect excellence from your team, and they will rise to meet it. Expect failure, and they will meet that too. We all have size 15 hang-ups. Like the man choking in a tight collar because he insists he's still the same size he was 10 years ago. We hold on to old beliefs that choke our potential. What size 15 belief are you clinging to that is causing you unnecessary pain? Let it go, and grow. At 99 degrees, water is just hot. But at 100 degrees, it boils. It becomes steam. And steam is powerful enough to move a massive train. Just 1 degree. One small shift in effort. One extra call. One extra hour. That is the difference between being just hot and being an unstoppable force. We'll end with the starfish story. A man sees a girl throwing starfish back into the sea. He says, "There are millions, you can't make a difference." She picks one up, throws it in, and smiles. It made a difference to that one. You cannot fix the whole world, but you can change the world for one person. Do your bit. Win your day. Thank you.